So, Tom, what am I looking at here?
Well, this is my 1 foot of the homeward bound pennant. When we left Japan, after being stationed or home ported for 2 years, going back to San Diego, each crew member and officer had a 1 foot of the homeward bound pennant. And when we got back to San Diego, I received this and I tucked it away, and I'm going to donate that to the Orleck.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
This is all hands, September of '70. The interesting thing here is the article on the Orleck engineers keep her moving. And this, in the article, the captain says that without the engineers, we wouldn't be able to do our job. They were down there working in the bowels, keeping us going. And this copy is for the museum.
Thank you so much.
This is a copy of a message that was from the ship Orleck to the different commands in Yokosuka, and it's a write-up on the basketball tournament between destroyers, and this is about the games that we played, and myself and a couple other guys are mentioned in here. And then the final game, we were down 27-14, I think, at halftime, and we came back to win 48-47. That was against the Mason. And myself and Mike Blue, we were mentioned as our tough defensive guards. This is the cruise book that I was called to the XO's office one day, or his berth, and he told me about the cruise book and basically what he wanted. He says, you will be the editor and officer of the cruise book, and you will enjoy it. Well, I surely did, because we had a couple of free weekends up in Tokyo with the company that they sent me a Christmas card, but Hanazaki, it was Daido Art Printing Company, and so we had some fun times up there. It was STC Meredith, BT1 Jones, and GMG3 Davis. And I woke up in the middle of the night with something on my mind, so I jumped out of my bunk and wrote it down. But it's the basically reflective of our efforts, and to effectively gather articles from the past and to assemble them in the present to provide a striking record for the future is indeed a complex undertaking. Such was our situation and our goal. We hope that it was attained to the satisfaction of all concerned. And that was fun. One of my radarmen did this artwork, and he also made this design. You got the rising sun, the pagoda, the Mount Fuji, and the destroyer with the date. And in winning this contest, he got a free cruise book and a weekend pass. And you do have one of these, you said.
Yes, we have a couple of them.
Oh, this was a unique picture that my radarman artist did this to when they passed command from R.O. Gooden to S.A. Wise. Yeah, everywhere we went, we would have competition. I was on the softball team, the basketball team, and didn't have enough weight to be in on the tug-of-war team. And there is a picture in here of Mount 52 had a premature go off just outside the barrel, and there was dents in the front of Mount 52. If I can find that. weapons. Oh, yeah, we did a lot of volunteer to help the orphans in Japan. They had good re-enlistment on occasion. Oh, there's a picture of me in floating dry dock in Subic Bay after we had the collision with the Netchies. Sunday afternoon, myself and another guy went down, and he took a picture of me holding the Orleck up like Superman. After leaving the Orleck, I went up to Long Beach, staff duty for Des Div 292, and met my Navy nurse, and we were married Valentine's Day of 1971.
Fantastic.
Here, our division, Bob Ulmer came aboard shortly after I was there. We became real good friends. And when Lee and I were going to get married, Bob was stationed down in San Diego. So he and his wife came up. She was in the wedding also. He was my best man. And I think, yeah, you saw that here. Bob's the one giving the orders back there for the cross swords that we came out under. And we still have ties with them. We're going to fly out to Pennsylvania in September and spend a week with them and go down. We haven't been to Washington, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, and Gettysburg and some other places. So we're looking forward to that.